Hello, welcome to the last week of May. Let's take a look at what this last week has to offer us according to our cosmic sky. And I can already say it's going to be a pretty big week. And part of that is just because we do have this amazing full moon and supermoon and lunar eclipse all happening in the sign Sagittarius. We start off this week with a waxing moon, which is our cosmic inhale. So as the moon is increasing in light, we too are regenerating and absorbing and building our strength and increasing our energy. And this waxing moon is starting off in the sign Libra, giving us the word socialize. And so I personally love the social energy that Libra can offer us. You know, it's a sign that is ruled by the planet Venus, which is holding, like relationships and love and beauty. And so allow this concept of, Libra is also an air sign, so this lightness and happiness and just like the beauty of holding a conversation with people. It's supposed to be a good time and happy time. And then our waxing moon moves into the sign Scorpio, giving us the word respectfulness. And so I think this is a great reminder that, as you know, we were told to socialize with our Libra moon, to remember that as we are engaging in these deep conversations, to always respect the other person that we are communicating with. And if we look back at last week's theme, it was really all about taking care of our friends and being loyal to them and nurturing them and committing to that. And so we are bringing a bit of that overness and we are having these conversations, but to remember to still respect one another. Make sure that you are being respected and that you are respecting the other person too. And then our waxing moon transitions into its brightest capacity for brightness, and now we are in our full moon. And this specific moon is also a super moon. And so, literally the moon is going to be the closest it can be to our planet Earth. And then it's also going to be a lunar eclipse, and so that means that we can see that, rusty red color on our moon. It's going to be a magnificent evening, and this is all happening in the sign Sagittarius, and our word for this moon is enlightenment. We are being asked to hold a less defined system of how we think about ourselves and also just at the world at large. And so it's this concept of bringing in freer expression, and that's for so that you're not limiting your own beliefs and you're also not limiting another person's own belief. Sagittarius, I think, is so amazing at doing this. It also represents culture, and so just this idea of embracing other ideas. And I think this follows through from the Libra moon having conversations with another, and then our Scorpio moon respecting another. And so now we're taking that respect into our Sagittarius moon, and we are allowing it to not bother us, but to really deshackle like our limiting beliefs and to do the opposite, to have freer expression. And I think life is honestly going to be a lot easier that way. And then our full moon transitions into its waning phase. And so now we are in our cosmic exhale, and the moon is decreasing in light, and we too are detoxing out and drying out and breathing out. And so our waning moon transitions into the sign Capricorn, giving us the word responsibility. And so I think it's quite interesting from that freer expression thought forms of what we learned in the full moon in Sag. Did we gain any information that we feel like we now have an obligation to uphold it or do something with it? It's Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn, which is, structure and law, following the rules. And so is there any information that you gained that you need to do something about it, that there's the right thing to do? Then our waning moon moves into the sign Aquarius, giving us the word revelation. And I think this is kind of ironic and funny, and especially looking at the two Capricorn being this extreme rule follower, and structure, and Aquarius is all about structure, but it's about rebuilding structure. And so when we apply that responsibility trait and we move into Aquarius for revelation, maybe we will actually gain a new insight about maybe like a new type of rule or a new system to support those revelations that you learned with the Sagittarius moon. Maybe the current systems we are in right now aren't supporting that. You tried the responsibility, you tried taking it that way, but it's not working. And this Aquarius moon is going to give you an insight about how to improve structure, the law, whatever that is for you in those specific moments. And so that is our last week of May. I hope you have had a fantastic month, and do any self-reflection process you need to before welcoming in and moving on into our next month for June, our strawberry moon month.